Yo, yo, what's going on, everybody? I thought I come through with another Wesley way. Um, just a little update. Um, you know, I hope everybody's been enjoying the Freestyle Fridays, obviously, and hope they've been enjoying the music. I know I dropped two leftover tracks from Born to Be, and reason why they were left over is because so much love was actually one of my favorites, but the way the mixing and things happened, like the way things went down, it didn't really come together as it was supposed to. So that's why I ended up just releasing it later on, and then I just threw it on my SoundCloud first, so I can also test the reception from it and see how everybody was, feeling it. And then also too, my feature Lost Boy, he wasn't too sure about his music or his verse, so he was holding me back. But then I was thinking, I'm like, man, this is actually a classic track still. Like, it was, as time grew, it was like, yo, this is actually a pretty good track, and he actually is killing it. Like, how some people are their worst critic, and like everybody else is like, bro, you're killing it. And I was like, yo, fuck it, I'm just gonna release it. So I did that. And Motivate, which I just released yesterday, and I'm also gonna put the links to all my stuff in the description box, so you guys can go and peep that, whoever doesn't know where to find my stuff. If you're not followed to me or subscribed yet and are interested, Motivate, that was the first song that I recorded for Born to Be. That was actually the first song I got back on the mic with since the last time I recorded in 2015. So that was like last year when I did Motivate. And no, actually it was 2017 when I did Motivate. And it was happy to be back, and I love that song too because it's pretty much the person who I am today still. Like, I just want to motivate people, and I want to speak that real hip hop, and keep doing that movement. So it's good to see that I haven't switched, or I haven't changed up the the vision, so. But with that, man, the one reason why I'm doing Wesley Way today, and as you've noticed, this isn't something I have scheduled to do every week. I just kind of do it when I feel like it. Freestyle Friday is more of my obligation. And if you follow me on Instagram, you kind of see me, like, I'll be talking on things, or maybe post like a picture with, like, a meaningful message, from the heart, just to shed some positivity in the world. But sometimes I feel like I need to be expressing myself on Wesley Way, because I want to tell people that whoever's been following me as a friend, as a fan, as someone who knows of me, who's grew up with me, all that, I want you guys to know that this isn't something like, I know there's people that are not liking my stuff or saying anything, but they're creeping and they're watching, and they might be curious of how all of a sudden I decided to do things now. Like, you were so different maybe last year or a few months ago, whatever, you know what I'm saying, and all of a sudden you're so serious now, and you're all about the positive movement, and you're all about the discipline, yada yada yada. Like, what happened? It's I know I said this in the last one. I'm gonna say this again. I got tired of fucking doing the same fucking shit every day. You go to work, you come home, you fucking watch TV, a movie, you eat dinner, you do the same thing. Oh, now it's Friday. Oh, I'm gonna go get fucking drunk and high with the same friends. Oh, okay, let's do it again tomorrow for Saturday. Okay, Sunday comes around, let's be hungover all day and watch movies and wait till work comes on Monday and do the fucking same thing again for the next 5 days. I realized that's not what I want in my life. And no offense to people who do that and are content. And I realize, and sorry if there's non-believers that don't believe in God, but I do. So if you don't believe in God and you don't like hearing this, I advise you to exit this video. But I realize that God literally has a plan for everyone. Like, there's people who are meant to be laborers. There's people who are meant to be working at pizza. There's women who are meant to just be born to raise families and that, like, you know, raise children. Not everybody's cut out to, not everybody's meant for that other you know, part of life that you have to work towards. And I'm not saying that going to work every day, you're not working towards life. Like, there's people who are dedicated to that position. You know, they're like, they want to move up in that job, and like, that's what they want to do. And literally props to you, because I can't do that, right? Like, I don't have the discipline to go to work and to try to deal with certain people or to try to operate certain things. Like, it's just, that's not me. But I had to take time in my life to realize that. Like, it isn't just something where I just said, oh man, I can't, I don't want to do this, let's just do something else. Like, I did a lot of reflection and really looked back on who I am and what I've become and what's always stuck with me, you know, like what's always resonated with me. And that's what I want people to realize, you know. And this isn't anything, I have never gotten any help of where I'm at now. Like, I fucking decided on my own. Like, I didn't just have some like big fucking like NA meeting or big fucking, you know, family intervention and people like got me up on my feet, or I didn't have, you know, I've always done shit on my own. There's people who have been on me with the journey, yes. I've had assistance in certain areas of, you know, maybe a certain day or whatever, but I've fucking did this on my own. And, you know, literally about 4 months ago now, I was fucking sitting on my couch smoking poppers again. After 2 years of not smoking them, I ended up going back because I was cut back on that fucking party life again. And being around people who were bringing those fucking same you know, bad habits back in my life, and I was getting caught up. I was blind, I was foggy, and I just fucking gave in and started smoking poppers and wasn't doing anything. I was off work for a little bit, and I was just sitting here every day, fucking watching movies, playing video games, and you know, partying, being abusive to myself, bringing people in my house who shouldn't be here, and then that's making people think that they can take advantage of me and shit. And so, you know, literally one day, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, so I got my wallet fucking stolen, right? And I got my wallet stolen from someone who I let in my house, who's supposed to be my friend, and I'm not gonna say who. And I had my whole entire fucking rent money in that, obviously my ID and all that, you know. And after that happened, the next day, from all the anger, I was sitting in the morning, because every day in the morning I put on motivational videos, so I could, like, when I was in that state, at least I was having some pull of trying to put me into a good state of mind. And this one day, I was sitting on the edge of my couch, the same spot where I'm at now, and one video I put on, it just really hit me. And I was looking down and I was listening to it. Like, here's my TV right here, and so I'm just listening, and I looked up and I looked out the window and I said, I'm not fucking doing this anymore. And then I got up. My place was a disaster. I got up, I fucking started cleaning. I cleaned my whole room, and I fucking shaved my beard. I was like, fuck, man, I look like a bum. And I cut people off. I really I you know, did some thinking and realized who who's been fucking me over and who's been treating me like shit and who's bad influence for me, and I just got control of my own emotions, you know, and I'm so proud of myself, you know, for doing that. And I've always been proud of myself, but I never believed in myself as much as I should. And you know, now I'm finally on the path where I need to be. And I want you guys to know that you can do that too. You don't need you don't need someone to help you. You don't need someone to tell you to do it. You just gotta fucking do it. You just gotta do it. That's all it is. And you gotta want to do it though. Like, the whole time I was partying, I knew I should be doing that and doing this, but I decided not to. I was having fun getting drunk. But then, when certain things happen, and that's what God has a plan for. He plants those certain situations in your life so then you can realize. And it's unfortunate at the time because, you know, obviously I would have loved to have that rent money. But with me not getting that wallet stolen, I probably would still be the same person today. I'd probably still be hanging around the same people I was hanging around with. And whoever stole my wallet, I'm kind of thankful that they did. So all I want to say is the point of this Wesley Way today is, if you don't like something that's going on, if you're tired of the way you're living, or if you're tired of the people you're hanging out with, fucking just change it, you know? Like, and start small, you know? It's not like I did everything in one day or in 1 week and I was good. Like, it took small steps. Like, I had to start exercising, you know, because when you have certain thoughts in your mind, you have to exercise your body so then those thoughts can work your body, you know. So when I'm exercising, I work out at home. I got motivational videos playing on my TV, right? I don't work out to music. I do sometimes, but I mostly do the motivational videos. I listen to God motivational speeches and shit. And you know, that knowledge that's feeding my mind, it's feeding my body as I'm exercising. So that's why I've noticed this, and I'm not trying to be all cocky and selfish and all about myself, but I've noticed I've been happier because the inner person of myself and my positive thoughts that I'm training myself with is now expressing in my physical self. So now, you know, I'm almost aligned with, you know, myself. And the point of this is I just want you guys to know that you can change, man, and you just gotta want it. And it might not be now, and maybe this will, hopefully, if this even gives you an idea of thinking about it, or, you know, if you hear this and you say, yo, Wes is talking shit, fucking, I don't know what the hell this guy's talking about, and you exit this video, but at least because you've watched this video, you might have what I'm saying stuck in your head, and one day when something happens to you, you'll think back on this video and be like, man, I remember what Wes said, and now that actually makes sense to me now. I think I'm gonna fucking try that, because if he can do it, I can do it too. So with that being said, man, that's all I really wanted to say. I know this is 13 minutes long, and another thing is, I don't really give a fuck. Like, somebody out there, I'm gonna touch someone, I don't really give a fuck about the views. I do this. There's billions of people in the world, so I'm gonna help someone. Someone's gonna watch this video, and if whoever watches this all the way through, yo, props. And but aside from that, man, music's on the way. Some really good music. I got my adversity music video coming on the way soon, directed by Trey D. He's also my photographer. He's got really good photography. I'm gonna put his information in the description box as well. He's a really good rapper too. We got music coming out. Like Trey, I really appreciate Trey because he's actually the one friend who I've had in my house literally since I've cut everybody off, because he has the same aspiration and goals as I do. And that's who I want to surround myself with. Like, you know, I know in my heart who I need to have around me, you know, and and I seek out, you know, people that are matching with what I'm trying to put out in the universe. So